Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, this video is going to be about no longer associating yourself with the way that you used to think because you never thought that way at all ever within your lifetime. As you know, within the law of assumption, it is very important that we are thinking in favor of our manifestations or desires. So obviously, if you want what it is that you want, you should always be thinking in favor / aligned with that manifestation or desire, because you thinking in favor of that thing is exactly what grants you that thing, okay? Here, you do not focus on the way that you used to think because you never thought that way, a way that you didn't want to be thinking, because now the only way that you think is in favor of your desires. If you want something done, it's going to be done your way, but that's why you have to remain focused on the way that you are thinking right now, and to stop comparing yourself to how you used to think, how you used to be, how it used to be. It doesn't fucking matter, okay? Now, everything that I'm going to be talking about within this video is not going to be a necessity, so to say. Like, I know that some people only struggle with this, which of course none of y'all do, but I know that there's some people who are easily able to just say the past doesn't matter, fuck that, I'm focused on the future, you feel me? And that's amazing, you know? But for some other people, they tend to look back and to really compare the way that they used to think with the way that they're thinking now, constantly. Oh, this is different, that's different, this is the same, it doesn't fucking matter. Stop doing it, okay? It's completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You know that you are where you are right now because of all the work that you put into it, but that's why you got to steer away from the shit from the past, because it doesn't matter anymore. The way that you are right now is the only version of yourself that ever existed, so please be sure to only pay attention to this version of yourself, the one that's watching this video right now, okay? Period. But then anyway, let's get started with the video right now so that we can get to talking about this, because as we know, using the law of assumption is super simple. It's super simple to think in favor of your desires. If you want something done, like I said, you're gonna fucking have it done because you said so, and that's it. But then anyway, y'all, so looking back at the way that you used to think, I completely understand what it's like to be sitting here and to feel extremely proud of yourself, to say, oh my goodness, I overcame all the bullshit. My mind is exactly the way that I want it to be. I'm thinking in favor of my manifestation / desires, period. And you're completely right. You know, you should be very proud of yourself. Obviously, you come a far and long way because of all the work that you put into this, aka affirming and persisting, not giving up on yourself, not looking back, not comparing yourself, not doing anything that doesn't align with your soul, because all of those other things align with your ego, which obviously your ego is always in competitive mode. You're not in competitive mode because the only mode that you're in is the mode in which you get everything that you want right here, right now. There's nothing else to it. You don't gotta compete with anybody. You don't gotta compare yourself with anybody. You don't have to do anything besides simply affirming and persisting. But that's the whole thing here. Upon you feeling very, very proud of yourself and thinking, oh my goodness, I really came this far, as you should, queen, sometimes we get a little caught up within the fact that it really is incredible in a way that we've come so far as people, that we think so differently than the way that we used to think. You know, just doing that little comparison thing where you look back and you're like, damn, can't believe it. Okay, I get it. Again, you should feel proud of yourself and all of your progress, but the only thing is that you should not ever be sitting here literally thinking so hard about the past and the way that things used to be, to the point in which you start to feel like things are starting to get a little shaken up inside of you. You start to think a little bit about the past too much. Maybe you start to overthink a little bit. Maybe you start to think that it's really sad that you wasted so many years feeling that way or thinking that way. Listen to me, guys. I've been here. I've done it. I know what it's like. I used to think all the time about the past and the way that I used to think and how I used to feel, and oh my god, I'm so different now. Like, amazing. But listen to me. Nothing is more important to you than the version of yourself that you are right now, because the version of yourself that you are right now is the version of you that is getting you everything that you want. Thinking about the past should not go farther than, I'm so proud of all my progress. That's literally it. That's all you should be thinking about when it comes to your past, because obviously if you get yourself caught up in thinking about all the ways that things are different, oh my goodness this, oh my goodness that, then obviously you can definitely get caught up in that on accident. And that's why I'm making this video today, because I peeped that this is something that low-key be messing people up, like very, very low-key. People don't really pick up on it until it actually happens. And I know this myself because, like I said, I've been here myself, and I know that that shit sneaks up on you. You start to reminisce a little bit. You're like, oh my goodness, I'm that bitch, I really did that thing, blah blah blah. And then you start to think about, oh my goodness, all the times that I was so sad, all the times that I was so angry, all the times that I was thinking such shitty thoughts. Listen to me, baby girl. Revision is key, especially in this case. Once you revise the fact that you have always been thinking the way that you're thinking right now, there is no room for you to be looking back and to reminiscing about the way that you used to be. Oh my god, it used to be this way. Oh my god, but bitch, I don't give a fuck what it is. You're not that person anymore, because that person literally never existed the same second that you said that they don't, okay? If you tell yourself that you've always been as positive as you are right now all throughout your lifetime, I promise you, you have always been that way, okay? There's nothing to look back to except to all the points in which you have felt so happy, so full, and so positive within yourself to say, I have everything that I want. I got it all. It's all here, right now, because I said so, and that's it. That's all you got to put into this, though. As long as your energy is involved involved in the way that you are focusing on who you are right now, where you're going, all of the desires that you've manifested right here, right now, then of course you're only going to be going up from here. Like, there's no other place to go but up. The only way that you can ever really go down after all the progress that you made is if you keep looking back on all of the ways that you used to think, all the things that you used to say to yourself, whatever it is. None of that shit is relevant in any way, shape, or form. That's why it's in the past. It's because it doesn't matter anymore. And that's why you also have to kind of mentally erase this thing for yourself to say that you never even really thought that way, because it shouldn't affect you this much, okay? You're supposed to make that little thing that you used to do such a small thing where you think about it for a second and you're like, irrelevant. I never was that way. It made no effect on me. Had nothing to do with me. That's completely right. It had nothing to do with you. No effect on you. Doesn't fucking matter. And that's why you're only looking forward from here, because the only thing that you should be looking at are all the things that do matter to you. The things that do matter to you are the things that you do want. You're not focused on anything else because none of those things actually matter to you, because they don't have any effect within your reality, you know? If you are a law of assumptioner, you'd know that the only focus that you should be putting your focus on are the things that you do want, and not all the other shit that no longer has any kind of place within your life, especially not now, because your energy has exceeded past that point. You are way past that point, to the point in which you are residing within your queen, king, strong ass energy. And that is exactly why you're getting what it is that you want. It's because you are focused on who you are right now, and the fact that you are so positive, you think such good thoughts, maybe not even think such good thoughts though, but you simply think in favor of your desires. And that right there is granted that you will get everything that you want. But that, again, my love, is why you have to stay focused on this. Fuck the past. Forget how you used to be. Forget how it used to be. Forget your reality and how it all used to be. You all already know that you can literally shapeshift your reality overnight. You could transform that bitch in a second if you wanted to. Once you wake up within your new reality, which you have already woken up within that reality, you don't look back anymore to complain, to bitch, to whine about anything that's going on anymore, because none of those things actually matter anymore. The only thing that you're worried about right now is where you're gonna put all them damn purses in your closet because you manifested so fucking many. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You're only focused on the right thing. You're only focused on the things that bring you joy. You're only focused on the version of you that's actually getting you what you want, as opposed to looking back and feeling sad about, oh my god, I used to be so sad, I used to be so this. Listen guys, I know what it's like. I have had those thoughts millions of times because of how far I've come within my own life. I recognize that I used to think from a very lack perspective, a perspective that didn't help me, okay? I recognize that, and I know that that was something that was affecting me at one point. And you see, it's my choice for me to even say that I ever thought that way. The only reason I associate that with my past, the way that I used to be at all, is because I know that I've come this far for a reason. It's because of all the knowledge that I've acquired throughout my years. So I'm okay with that. But some other people look back and they feel very sad about the way that things used to be, the way that they used to feel, and I used to do that as well. I used to look back and feel extremely bad for myself. I used to think about all the pain that I had, all the shitty thoughts that I had, the way that I manifested my life to be pretty fucking bad for a long time because of the way that I used to think. But I realized over time that even though I have this very good perspective now, you know, I know how to manifest my life into perfection, that it is still super important that I don't look back to the way that things used to be and to allow it to overcome me to a point in which I feel so sad about the way that I used to be, basically victimizing my old self. That old self, first of all, never existed. Second of all, no victimizing. That energy is literally not allowed here, bitch. I don't give a fuck what it is. You could be the most powerful person within your reality right now, but if you are still looking back and victimizing versions of yourself that you used to be, it all counts for nothing, because that hint of victimization is still within you, bitch. Cancel that shit out completely. You are not victimizing yourself at all in any way, shape, or form. That is exactly why I don't victimize the old self that I used to be, the one that I still recognize myself by, because I know that there is no point in victimizing myself because of the shit that I went through. Fuck all that noise. Like I'm saying, it doesn't matter anymore. It has no effect on me. I recognize that I did not take full responsibility for the way that I was thinking and the way that I was acting and what I was doing to myself, and I've changed my life completely, because upon me taking responsibility for all that, I recognize the fact that I have the full potential and the full power to make my life as beautiful as I want and need it to be. That's completely my choice though. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and whine about the way that things used to be. Poor me, poor me, poor me, bitch. Like I could sit here and whine all day about all the stuff that I've been through, but what is that gonna do for me? Absolutely fucking nothing. The only thing that that's gonna do for me is make me feel worse. You already know what it is. You could be feeling the most empowered version of yourself today, but if you take a moment to feel bad about the way that things used to be, you are re-victimizing yourself, maybe in a subtle way because it was the old you, but you are still carrying on that energy to say, poor me, I can't believe I went through that. I completely feel for you. I feel for my old self. I feel for everyone, but you have to accept the responsibility that you bring to the table to say, I'm not gonna look back. I'm gonna keep going on forward, because the things that are meant for me are right in front of me, right in front of you, literally looking forward, bitch, not looking back. Fuck what you used to be. Fuck what you used to think. Fuck all of that shit. None of it mattered anymore. And that's one thing I will say as well, is that upon me thinking about the way that I used to think and all this sad shit pretty much, that I have also revised my situations from the past to be a little lighter than what they actually were, because I simply don't want to carry on that sad, pitiful energy for the rest of my life, you feel me? I've simply revised that my life has always been better than what I actually experienced, and that pretty much that's why I'm led to this point in which I am completely good today. You know, I manifested it all for myself, just like you should be doing for yourself as well, because if you want as much peace and harmony as you do want, you want all the things that you want the money, you want the SP, you want the love, whatever you want, you can have it all, but that's why you got to keep focusing on all of those things as opposed to thinking about the way that you used to think, okay? Take a moment for yourself to just be proud of yourself. That's completely different than thinking back and feeling bad, but really just be proud of yourself and all of your progress. That's something I do because it's uplifting, it's encouraging, and it makes me feel good. I sit there and I say, damn bitch, I came this far. I'm that bitch for a reason. Obviously I did this because I knew that I could do this, and that's why I'm here today. And that's completely right. Same energy goes to you. You got to think from that perspective to say, oh my god, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. It's only getting better from here. That's the only thing you should be saying to yourself when you look at the past, because the past doesn't actually matter. And also, I don't believe in time, so I know that everything that we've been thinking about, it all carries out, which is also why I feel that you thinking about yourself from the way that you used to be can make you sad even today as an empowered queen, is because you thinking about that version of yourself and feeling bad for them, that's still you, okay? Past, present, and future tense you are all still the same. No, the version of you that went through shitty things obviously doesn't exist anymore, but it doesn't exist anymore because you've changed the timeline for yourself. You changed the energy completely to say that everything is fine, everything's even, it's all good. What else is there to worry about? Absolutely nothing, because you're completely fine and good. Be proud of yourself, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back, hug yourself, bitch, fill yourself up. Pause! Look in the mirror, tell yourself, I'm so fucking proud of you, because why wouldn't you be? But that's all you gotta do. That's literally all. Don't look for anything else. Don't feel bad. Don't think too hard. Don't do nothing. Fuck the past, okay? Fuck everything else. It doesn't matter. The only reason you should be looking back is, I was gonna say something really nasty, but I'm not gonna say it anymore because it's really fucking... So let's just say the only reason you should be looking back is from your rear view mirror while driving your Porsche, looking back at all the traffic. That's literally it, bitch. In your dream car. That's the only reason you should ever be looking back. That's literally it, okay? But then anyway, y'all, stay focused on what it is that you want. Fuck the past. Fuck how you used to think. Fuck all that. If you know it's not gonna help uplift you, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Cancel it out. Forget about it. That's literally it. Knock that bitch out the park. You're completely good and you're fine, and it's only getting better from here. I promise y'all that, my love. I promise y'all that. So long as you got your eye on the prize, that prize is yours, bitch. So keep on going strong. Only look forward. That version of you, that's the best. Only look towards the version of you that is the best, and keep doing what you're doing, because you can fucking do this thing. I know that y'all can. I know that you can, and so should y'all. So please just do it, my love. Okay then, period. Fuck the past. Forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. All right, my love. That's basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video helped you to the best of its ability, and I know that it did, because guys, listen to me real quick. We're not gonna play about our potential. We're not gonna play about our worth. We know who the fuck we are. We know what we bring to the table. We know what we do for ourselves. We know exactly what it is. It's only what we say what it is, okay? So as long as we know that we're those positive bitches, we're the main characters, we're the divine creators, we're the controllers of this reality, and that's it. What better way for us to get what it is that we want besides literally looking forward at all the beautiful things that we want? Looking back is not an option. I don't give a fuck what it is. Only reason you should be looking back is that your SP blowing you out. Oh my god, that was a nasty thing I was gonna say, but you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, that's the only reason you should be looking back. That is the only reason you should be looking back. And if it's not that, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. At the end of the day, you are the one who's in control, okay? If you're the one who's in control, how could you ever allow for past experiences to affect you in any way, shape, or form? If I myself don't let shit from my past affect me, then why in the world would you allow for it to affect you today, okay? Especially someone like you who can rewrite the past, who can rewrite the present, and who can rewrite the future. If you want whatever you want changed, it's changed the second that you say so, but that's why you gotta keep looking forward towards all the beautiful things that you want, because nothing else besides that matters to you. You are super strong, you're super empowered, you're super confident for the reason that you have come this far because of you. Nobody else got you here, babe. The only person who got you here was you. And that was because of all the work that you put into your affirmations, because you stayed up, because you continue to affirm and persist, and you did not give up on yourself even when you felt like you couldn't go on any longer. You knew that you were meant for this. You knew that you were meant to have everything that you want, and that's exactly why you have it all right here, right now. That's also the reason why you're only going to continue to move on forward, because you know if you become this positive right here, right now, which of course you always were, then that's the only thing you should be looking at, is the fact that you feel this good right here, right now, because of yourself. You got yourself here, nobody else besides you and your beautiful affirmations. emotions. Forget the way that you used to feel. Forget the thoughts that you used to have. Forget anything from the past that does not suit you or help you or make you better in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter, okay? All of those positive thoughts that you're putting into yourself now is gonna cancel out any shit from the past because none of that shit mattered, okay? It doesn't matter. You have everything that you want right now because you made that happen for yourself, but it was all you. Now, there's no reason for you to go back or revert back to the way that you used to be because you were never that way in the first place. You are the best version of yourself possible for a reason. You are the most beautiful version of yourself for a reason. You're the most confident version of yourself for a reason. You're the most empowered version of yourself for a reason. It's because of you. You did this for yourself. You did it to yourself, and it's only getting better from here. Stairs, bitch. It's only getting better from here. Only look forward, forget the past. Only focus on the way that you think right now, the best way possible, obviously, because the main character would, duh. And just know that it's only going to get better from here, period. That's literally it, my love. Forget the past. It doesn't matter. Be proud of yourself, but forget everything else. No need for you to feel bad for yourself. Just keep pushing on forward with that empowered ass energy. Fuck victimizing yourself. It doesn't matter. Empower yourself, and that's it. You got this in the bag, my love. I know that you do because we said so, and that's it. All right, y'all. I will see y'all this Monday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody. And get that mindset 110% right, because the only way that you should be thinking is up from here. That's literally the only way, shape, and form that you should be thinking from, because the only way up is literally from here, bitch. It's only up from here. Nothing else beside yourself can ever get you down. You know, if you sit there and you feel bad for yourself, it's because you put it upon yourself to feel that way, which I would know because I did it to myself like a million times before. But that's the whole thing. I learned my lesson. I understood that me victimizing myself, thinking about the past, feeling bad, poor me, poor me, poor me, didn't help me in any way, shape, or form, because the only thing that that did for me was make me feel worse, was make me feel like I couldn't get what I wanted, and made me feel like a victim. And you know, what better way to not get what you want than by victimizing yourself? Obviously, if you victimize yourself, it's gonna feel like you can't get what you want. It's gonna feel like you can't do this. But if you keep empowering yourself and you keep looking forward, thinking about the way that you got so far for a reason, it's because of you. All of your affirmations, all of your hard work, you did this, okay? And maybe it wasn't even hard, because law of assumption, bitch, you already know it's really not hard. It's all about that mental discipline. You gotta quiet the mind, only affirm affirmations that you want to see more of within your reality, but that's literally all you gotta do. Don't let anyone make you believe that feeling bad for yourself is easier than empowering yourself, because that's bullshit. If you're looking back, it's only for the SP backshot in you, but that's literally it. Fuck the rest. If it's not what you want, it doesn't matter. Forget anything else, whatever else it is. If it's not empowering, it doesn't align with you, thus you giving it absolutely no fucking attention. Okay then. That's literally all you gotta do. All right, now that you know that, proceed onwards, my love. Bye. It honestly is so hard to feel bad for yourself once you realize that you can change everything that you want to be the way that you want it to be. There's no reason for you to be looking at your past and feeling bad for yourself because you didn't discover the law sooner, use it sooner, you didn't take advantage of your life sooner. Listen, I understand, I know. Maybe you feel a little bit of regret, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no reason to feel regret for anything. You've discovered the law, you're using it to your advantage now. You always had done that if you say that you did, but the whole point here is that you did it for yourself, that you've come this far for a reason. And it was all because of you, not because of anybody else, not because you chose to sit there and victimize yourself, but because you chose to get up and to keep it pushing. You chose to keep it pushing, and that's exactly why you're being rewarded with everything that you've ever wanted, plus more, right here, right now, simply because you said so, and that's it. Forget everything else. Forget what you lost. Forget the time spent. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters are all of the amazing things that you are manifesting for yourself right here, right now, but it's all because of you. The reason you have it all is because of you. Be proud of yourself. Know that you did this shit because you really did. At the end of the day, it's always going to lead down to you. So as long as you're looking forward, focusing on the right things, affirming to yourself in the way that you should be affirming, how can you lose? You absolutely can't. The only way you're going from here is up. Winner status only, bitch, you're already there. Just keep it pushing and forget anything else that does not align with that, because the only thing that you should be paying attention to are things that align with that. Choose wisely, but stick to it, because y'all could do this because we said so, and that's it.